Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 4th episode of Imouza, also known as There's No Way My Bestie Could Possibly Have a Little Sister That's Just Madly in Love with Me. I think that's the English title. But yeah, last episode, pretty good stuff because Mashiro, we threw her a little bit of a party. I think she's feeling the love right about now. We did have to kind of like funnel her to the hot gates where her numbers would count for nothing to be able to, to throw her the party, because she wasn't having it for a good chunk of the episode. But our protagonist, as we established, his main thing is definitely the perseverance. So we got it all figured out. Hopefully we can, hang out and be chill this episode. So let's jump on in and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. Can you believe I don't script these intros? Oh yeah, the voice acting line. Could you imagine, like... like playing an Arrow gave the sheep voices? And then opening. You gotta love, like, the one shot, it's a POV shot, but you're, like, wielding ninja gear. Like a kunai knife in one hand. I would play a ninja FPS is all I'm saying. The stupid, derpy, shaking chibi faces is funny every time I see it. Anyway, we're in the episode. Back to the episode. Okay. He wasn't, was he? I had this little sister. She's very annoying. You wouldn't understand. Naturally. This is not my first rodeo. I know how these things go. I am praying for sweet relief. Yes, of course. I don't know why I didn't guess that. Not the math background. She. I think I know the she. That is not Iroha. That is a pretender right there. What did we do to this girl to make her what she becomes? She actually seems like a normal human being here. It's not right. It's like somebody just injected Kusogaki energy into her one day. So that's... So what happened is my question. How did that not come up? Oh no, that's someone else. Yeah, I think we saw her before as well. I can see this is localized by 4Kids. You got the sucker. She is really cute though. I'd follow her. I'd follow her to the middle of nowhere as well. I'm a delinquent. What are you saying? I'm not that much of a delinquent. But don't take candy from strangers. This is how they get you. Yeah, what exactly do you need? That depends. Why do you ask? Be a hell of a coincidence. Why are you interested? Does she have a crush on her? I guess it's a complex question. It's like I don't talk to her. I know she exists. I know her name. Thank you. Yeah, like he wants to know if you're gonna bully his sister or not, you know? People like us. Delinquents. I mean... So why does she want to... Why? I guess is my question, just why? You say she definitely threw away that aura in the current time. One of us, one of us. Like I have several questions. I don't know where to begin. What cup size she's rocking? Yeah, why the hesitation? That's kind of sad, honestly, to hear. Damn. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Like, you know, siblings will generally at least fight. You know, maybe bang occasionally on weekends, like... Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to, you know, unpack with this. Yeah, this is why people think you two are gay. Doesn't surprise me. Is it gonna be like a very bare bones kind of place? What do you do, sir? What does your sister do? Because we saw her listen to music in episode 1. Okay, that looks lived in. Oh, it's got a nice triple monitor setup. I think he has 2 sets of speakers on the shelf, too. Not sure why 2 sets. But, I mean, I get it. I don't really use my living room either. There's this PC. It's really not that big of a deal. It's like six or 7 parts you gotta put together and just know which cord goes where. It's really the most complex part of it. You gotta love how he's gaming with a buddy, like, you know, at his PC desk setup. That's pretty funny. I'm not sure we're ready to go in there. Probably on the phone, yeah. What are we talking about? Like a party? A mixer? No, Mike. Said from our... I can hear the ocean. Oh, that's a little bit awkward. Yeah, we're just gonna make this look even more criminal as we progress. You just shoved her back into her own room, and then shut the door. Like, she's gonna be so mad at you. Probably gonna get smacked. Oop. Yep. Smacked him before she even knew who it was. I mean, it sounds bad when you put it like that. The irony with her being in his room in episode 1. Yeah, that definitely would be a little bit concerning. Please call the police, I'm under attack. It is still so weird seeing her act like this. I mean, we're just trying to understand what's going on. Yeah, my friend's sister that I just met. This girl talking about common sense. No, she doesn't have her acronym yet, her sister acronym. We must protect this girl. Huh? Yeah, Naomi Sodan, we could do that. Who's that? We are seeing little peaks of the true Iroha here. Like, it's in there somewhere. We gotta pull it out. It's a cool name. I do like the name. That's a fancy looking drink. I was way ahead of you with the water, man. Should probably get a bigger container for the money. Bad end. Janaiska. She does the Sue thing. don't know what you call it, but she does it. That shirt's rocking though, gotta say. That's the one. Gotta prove your worth, man. Throw some money in the jar. It's hot, okay? You killed him. That's the bad end right there. I honestly didn't really hear much of the song, I just know the bad end part. There's a lot of names for me to try to remember in this show, though. The accusation. Man, that looks heavenly. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Weak spot already discovered. That looks pretty good. Kohinata Zimoto. Just trying to help. Go men. That's great. I was already kind of thinking it. I'm glad he mentioned it. Especially when she broke out the Akogare. Yeah. Really? Why? I mean, that would explain the, stuffy atmosphere at his household, at their household. But, like, yeah, he seems to be doing everything just fine in his room. Yeah, especially not on the age of the internet and everything. Okay, gotcha. We gotta work on that, and that's why she wants to get inspiration from delinquents so she can break out of that. It's all coming together now. It's actually kind of cute in a way, but I definitely feel bad for her. So basically, we have to help Yiroha, like, truly, accept and embrace freedom and everything. It's the best way I can summarize it. Yeah, kikake, that's a good word for it. I love this dude. It's like he knows he's an anime protagonist, and just leans into it. Don't speak for Yuro, huh? What more do you need? Night. Yeah, he's top tier protagonist for sure. As if in wonder. Yeah, like a video game development group, an indie group. Like, it's all coming together. All for the sake of helping Iroha. Hmm. Reminds me of like KO, like let's make a band, you know, just like. Mm. Mm. Nice. Naturally. I do really like his gaming, his PC gaming setup there. I've always wanted to have that kind of like triple monitor setup. I mean, I technically do, but not like a on one desk, all the same size sort of thing. Graphics card just sitting over there. Man, the guy is such a true PC gamer. I don't know. I do wonder what GPU is using. Because depending on when the source material came out, it could be a pretty outdated one by our standard. Your sister, her friend. Oh, it's not already over. Son of a bitch, where'd the episode go? I was really getting into that. I don't suppose the next episode's out yet, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like episode 4 is still the newest discussion on my anime list. Unfortunate. What a compelling episode, though. Kata kata. She could do. And Mashida was not in this episode at all, was she? Should make sense. Most took place in the past. Stinger? No. We have the Yuri shot as our end card. That is great. Thank you for that. It's so based. Yeah, that was the 4th episode of Emo Uza. Another really good episode. Yeah, there was a lot to like about this episode. You know, we got some real focus on Iroha, getting to see like pre-Uzai Emoto, you know, Kusagaki, you know, the pre all of that, right? So we got to showcase that, see her as such a just normie, like she just comes across as such a like maybe like a background character, just like I'm going to school, doing my studies, you know, maybe hanging out with friends occasionally. There's nothing all that interesting about me. Like kind of has that vibe to her, but like we got to learn so much, you know, like because everything was just felt so well formatted in the episode, right? Because we see her, you know, and we get somebody asking about her, right? So we get that delinquent connection there, which connected us to her brother not really knowing much about her, because asked what kind of girl she was, and he like really struggled to give an answer, which makes sense because like she hasn't really, you know, been like embracing freedom, you know, to as much as he has, right? So she hasn't really expressed herself the same way. So if somebody asks, you know, what kind of girl is she? Yeah, what do you really say to that, you know? Like obviously we with the current, you know, how we could give her an answer to that, but not that one, you know? So we learned about the family circumstances. We learned about the reason behind the whole delinquent quote unquote connection being that if you want freedom, like delinquents are kind of like the ultimate freedom. Weird thing to kind of say, but yeah, you know, they do what they want without worrying about rules. And if you're someone that feels very constrained by rules and everything, rules and expectations, like you're going to really view that as a pathway out, you know, to pathway to freedom, essentially. So that made perfect sense once they explained it. Like, I really like how it all came together like that. But also, Tachibana Asagi, is that her name? I liked her a lot too. She's cute, you know. I just loved when he was just like, stop being a delinquent. It was so good. But but yeah, the big thing just that Iroha seems to be the reason why we got our game company going to begin with, right? Everyone using their skills all together in one group on one project. Like, yeah, you know, I'm curious to see get more on that next episode. But yeah, it's a great way to kind of like give us an origin story for the video game development. Also, I appreciated the Yuri teasing we got. Can't complain about that, you know. But yeah, seriously, he's such a great protagonist. I can't get over it. But yeah. Also, when he was like, you know, before he infiltrated her room, he was trying to listen at the door, and she opens the door, and basically ended up looking like he was like listening to her crotch, right? And that was before he decided to cover her mouth and, you know, infiltrate her room and, you know, what's what we're looking for? Subdue her, you know. Well, at the same time, being like, I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not a criminal. I'm just, you know, it can't be helped, right? But of course, her brother's room, like I said, just good stuff, good stuff. Inviting his bro over to just play some games on his computer setup. It's just funny because usually it's like a TV, usually like across a bed or whatever, that people in anime will play games on. Because that's the awkward thing about being a PC gamer, is that it's on the desk and all that, and it's not really ideal, right? But especially, you know, to play with other like local people. But I mean, it's technically not a required limitation. Like you can technically plug your PC into a TV that's in a more comfortable location, which is pretty much what I have. You know, I have a TV in front of my bed. Computer's plugged into it, one of the HDMI cords. You know, I'll switch between that and other stuff, but like having the triple monitor set up on a desk, I've always wanted to have that at least once in my life, but I can never quite justify the expense to get that all up and running. But anyway, that's all I think I really had to say. Good episode. So thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.